A pyrotechnical starts today. JH proposes to destroy the server of the NWO. It's the server which controls the communications. For example, it controls if a node wants or not to hear the nodes under it. SCO and SIM do it. This spread the panic in the NWO. The systems stay up locally thanks to the locality principle, also called coupling connection. Indeed, two nodes can connect directly thanks to the microchip in their head, which is the same that let to communicate with NWO system. But there is a spatially range for this connection which is about 150 feet. Meanwhile, JH has an idea. What if we put a projection in every node taking the control of the system? SCO and SIM make it works and reset the NWO system using a distributed computing model on the nodes to make it run. Because the old server, how to say it, you know when you overclock too much. So the system is up and running and JH is the happy owner of the NWO system of Sintown. During the lunch, the NWO contacts the SSS, a sort of secret service, to get the control of the system, but they become aware that JH is in contact with RB, an exponent of the DSS, a branch of the SSS. Then first of all, a SSS agent asks to RB what is its role in the situation, and RB answers that the DSS wants the data of the main node and it is treating with JH. If we want to say the truth, it isn't in contact with JH, but with SCO and all, because JH and SCO have the same voice, to get the access to data. In this moment, SCO joins to the room and it says that it will give the NWO system to the DSS if and only if SCO, talking as JH, will be allowed to use the information in the system, in the nodes in particular, for commercial use, advertising. The SSS accepts and SCO says that JH will personally go to RB to give it the system. On the other hand, the SSS sends a killer to kill RB and JH in the case one of them wanted to retreat. The killer arrives with RB at the appointment as a friend of it, and they started to talk about the football, but in the system they start to treat, however for JH treats SCO. After that the killer leaves RB and JH alone. In the evening, SCO discovers that the nodes are about 100, and it starts to sell the commercial data. The best offer is $10 per year per node in prepayment, then about $1,000 in a year. The plan of the DSS was to recover the NWO system, to get the data in the main node and to return the system to the NWO, but SCO has deleted all the files of the sensible data in the main node, so they own just an empty box. In order to retrieve the data, the DSS sends JE, an agent, to contact JH through the system, and it asks it to access to its memory for national security reasons. JH accepts and JE starts to check, but it doesn't understand. It finds a lot memories absurd, terrorist attacks, aggressions, robberies, and what it's more disturbing in a lot of this memory, the view, it's the third person, which is simply wrong. You can't view you in a third person, and what is incredible, it's that in few of these JH does. After that, JE, that doesn't find where it has hidden the data of the main node, gives up.